Let's look. This is it for base camp 1. Good morning from our first marathon day. So we've been packing up camp. Oh, I swear this is the coldest morning yet. Oh, it's so pretty though. Oh, all right, so let's see. Developments are, we are starting last. We are number 65. So it's kind of a bummer. We don't really know how they did the lineup. So a lot of the factory teams are in the top tier leaving. We did well on our enduro yesterday. We got 17 out of the 20 points, so we felt really good. We got 86% on our points, so like 196 points and 86%, which was really good for our first day. And our rookie year first day for points. Felt really good. Skipped a couple, like we said on our videos prior to this, but felt really good about it. Got into camp, took a shower, so we're not really sure why we're 65. They didn't do a random draw or anything, and they aren't basing the start times off of the enduros, but you know, that's all the mystery of it. So we thought that would give us extra time for Nat to plot points today, because normally on the marathons they give you the CP guide for both days. So we figured, okay, we'll use the extra hours to our advantage. But today, plot twist, this time they're not giving those to us until we arrive at our marathon camp tonight. We roll in and they will be posted, and we get to pick them up at our green checkpoint. So that means we will undoubtedly be rolling in late and setting up camp. Sounds like we don't camp with the trucks. We'll find out. Sounds like we camp in one spot and the trucks go somewhere else, but we'll have access to them. So there's that. And then Nat will be plotting tonight. So it's gonna be long. We're just gonna do what we can and slow and steady, take care of the truck. We've got an X option today that was a long, steep pass. Sounds like the steepest pass that they have done on the Rebelle yet. So we'll have to debate if we want to do that or not. Sounds like it'll be amazing, but low range for sure needed, and the descent is going to be very, very steep. So Pam's got a lot of weight, and even first gear low is not always as slow as I'd like. So we'll have to wing that, basically, kind of decide once we get a little bit closer. I'm gonna go in and look at the maps and see what we have going on. We still have 20 checkpoints today and a long transit, so all right. Here are my mad plotters.
Hey, friend.
All right, it's almost start time for us. Last vehicle, Nat's over there. She had a lot of extra time and she took it to very precisely plot. So we have some ideas. I think we might go for the X, 3X, 4X, 5X, which is the steep uphill downhill through Queens Valley, or you take it at Queens Valley. Oh, there's also coordinates for that, which I wrote down. So I got a thumbs up. We just have like a headless horseman over there. Oh. Oh. There she is. I see her number.
Don't make me laugh.
All right, we're still gonna have a good day. I checked the truck out. She looks good. Everything looks good. So I gotta remind myself, we've done passes. We've done passes in Colorado. Took her down Black Bear. She's good. So we can do it. Slow and steady. We got a lot of blues at the end of the day that we want to make sure we want to get, because we know we can nail those versus the blacks in the middle. So we may make the decision to skip some of the blacks in the middle if we're running low on time, so that we can get all the stuff at the end of the day. So that's kind of our strategy at this point. And And I think they're really forcing you to try and take that X route because 3, 4, and 5, which would be the easier way, are all blacks. And they're only worth 5 points, which we won't nail. So, tough day. But that's okay. Slow and steady. First green of the day. Woo, woo. It was a little bit of a rough start there for a second. We did not reset any of our rally computers at base camp or leaving base camp. Then on the fly, we were able to use a road that we knew of that we'd use for practice to then measure off of. Still shorted it and ended up at a dead end where media was shaking their head at us, and then managed to get on the correct road. So we're here! We made it! Slowing down. An hour before it closes. Okay, I think we made our decision. We're going with the X route. We're gonna do it. All right, so taking this, and then we're gonna go up that little thing there, a little side spot. You can see dust. We'll be going up through that valley, and there's gonna be some switchbacks, and we're going up to that pass and over the other side. So Nat is figuring out our distances, and we're gonna do it. Yep. Good or for bad, here we go. Okay, so we're down the mountain.
Well, almost.
Well, the sketchy part that we know of. We're down the super sketchy part that we know of. That was definitely a low range. Some of it's been dug out, so Nat did a good job spotting me through a couple of lines. And we got our blue at the top, and we've now descended down into kind of the little valley running along the creek, and we just clicked our first block. We didn't nail it. We were maybe 100 meters off. Mm-hmm. We gotta figure out how to get a little more accurate, but we also are struggling, I think, with the rally computers a little bit. So Nat's trying to plot our second block, but at least we didn't get negative points as far as we can tell, and we might have gotten a couple of points, so that's better than nothing. So onward with us, and we're behind April and Thayer, which is pretty fun. All right, let's see if we can get this next block. So we are continuing on. That doesn't want to be filmed today. So we're continuing on. We said scratch 8X, which was a black that we had no idea where it was, and everybody was pulled over in different places, so we're not alone. And we're gonna go try to find 9X because we have a much more solid chance of actually finding that.
Solid in double quotes.
Solid in double quotes?
Or like quotes, solid.
Yeah, so we're feeling a lot more confident about that, and then that will lead us out to 10, which is a green, and then we can start working on the whole section of blues, and we're actually good at finding blues.
Yeah.
Shocker.
We can do.
All right, we out.
Ooh, go slow for a second.
Oh, I thought those were pictographs.
The little.
Oh, the
drawings.
hieroglyphics. That's in Egypt. The petroglyphs.
Petroglyphs.
The
Thank you.
Between the two of us. The hieroglyphics.
We're not doing the Dakar. We're doing the Rebelle.
What does it look like Nat's doing on the fly?
Crying.
Crying. I'm making her plan the rest of our day.
So nothing's on the same map.
That's what they do. Ah.
Oh. What is that movie? Gold Digger? What's the
No, it's an Austin Powers. Where Austin
That's
Power
the
is
one.
power thing right now. Oh my god, we still can't even make it. I thought we could make that. Oh. All right, Nat's not gonna want me to talk about this, but yeah, it's been a freaking day. So we left ourselves a bunch of extra time for the lower blues, and it's a bunch of spaghetti. So let's see, we couldn't find our way to 15. We thought we were on the right road, and then we came up on a blue. Like, it wasn't where our distance was, and then we came up on a blue. And everybody was stopped at it, and we're like, well, maybe our distance is off, maybe whatever. And then we finally went and, like, Nat looked at the map, and basically she magic mapped it, which it looked right with the little mounds and everything like that. So we clicked on it, and it's a wide miss. It's not our blue. So we were able to mark where we were at, and literally 16. We were nowhere near 15. So we never even took the right roads, which makes sense why everybody else was driving around in some other areas. So then we went up and we clicked on 16, so we'll lose 10 points, and 16 is only 9 points. Now we're trying to find 17, and the topo is not matching up. Nat keeps mapping it down in a valley. We're up here, and we've got 2 more blues that are up here. So base camp, actually maybe I see base, I don't know, maybe I see base camp. So we don't exactly know where we are. We're basically semi-lost, but really close. Katie and Lisa were like, pulled back up, and they're like, again? It's like, yeah. So they're like, we have 6.5, and we were at 6. And so they were saying, we're right at 7 for the blue that we're at right now, which is kind of what they had predicted. Nat keeps mapping it and measuring it, and we keep getting 6, and we keep getting it in the same place, so I have no idea. We do have a few, probably 20 minutes until it closes for us. And then we got to keep going, and so we're debating. Nat's out measuring and trying to figure it out, and we're debating if we click it, then we'll know where we're at again and either get a wide miss or we'll get points. But we don't exactly know where we are because this doesn't seem to quite match up with the map, so we're not entirely sure. We know the direction, the heading of base camp, and I think maybe I see it. I don't know. Go up to there. So yeah, it's been a day. We're hoping that this is day 3, because if it's not day 3, then it's really going to be crappy. So we did get some points. There's been some fun, but this is frustrating. So, and we don't know, again, is it the tear drip thing? I mean, they're both, is it the GPS units? Because we're using GPS and we're not using wheel sensors. Like, what are we doing wrong? But we'll get to base camp somehow. Alright, we have made it to self-camp area. It's the town of, I don't know the name, Gold Point?
That's what they said.
Gold Point? Yeah, because Gold Field is down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know.